Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build budget decks based around the reprinted legendary creatures from Innistrad Remastered. Leading our video today is none other than the father of all vampires, Edgar Markov. Don't worry, I'll explain. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Edgar Markov is a 6-mana 4/4 legendary vampire knight with First Strike, Haste, and Eminence. Eminence is a keyword that allows Edgar to have an effect on the game, whether he's in the command zone or on the battlefield. In this case, whenever we cast a vampire spell, we create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. Additionally, whenever Edgar attacks, we put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire we control. Despite Edgar getting a reprint in the upcoming set, he's still worth $70 at the time of filming. There is no way to build a $50 budget deck around him. But let's just say, hypothetically, that you were lucky enough to crack him, and instead of selling him to the store, you want to build a deck. You don't want to drop hundreds of dollars on your new deck though. You want to spend less than $100 on the rest of the deck. You could go cheaper, but there are a couple of staples in the $5 to $10 range that you really want to put in this deck. Well, you might end up with something like today's deck list. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. One of my favorite products Ultimate Guard has is their Xenoskin Sidewinder. The Sidewinder has a soft microfiber lining, as well as the rugged Xenoskin shell we've all come to love. While the Sidewinder isn't a new product, they are now available in the limited Shogun's Journey print, like the Ajiro one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Musics by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Path of Ancestry, Valdaran Estate, Unclaimed Territory, Secluded Courtyard, Clifftop Retreat, Isolated Chapel, Dragonskull Summit, Alpine Meadow, Snowfield Sinkhole, Sulphurous Mire, Sacred Peaks, Sunlit Marsh, Geothermal Bog, Sunscorched Divide, Tainted Field, Tainted Peak, Battlefield Forge, Caves of Koilos, Sulphurous Springs, Boros Garrison, Orzhov Basilica, Rakdos Cranarium, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, Bajuka Bog, 3 mountains, 3 plains, and 3 swamps. Not bad for a budget list. For mana ramp, we're running Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Hierarchy, Talisman of Indulgence, Boros Signet, Orzhov Signet, Rakdos Signet, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Dazzling Theater Prop Room, Master of Dark Rites, and Herald's Horn. A good mix of mana rocks and thematic ramp, as it should be. Our card advantage package consists of Welcoming Vampire, Baron Bertram Greywater, Champion of Dusk, Vampire Gourmand, Crossway Troublemakers, Twilight Prophet, Dusk Legion Duelist, Village Rites, Painful Truths, Siphon Mind, Vanquisher's Banner, Idol of Oblivion, Phyrexian Arena, and Skullclamp. I know there are cheaper options than Skullclamp out there, but the card is just incredible in any deck that makes as many 1/1 tokens as ours does. For interaction and spot removal, we're running Patron of the Vein, Anawan the Ruin Sage, Swords to Plowshares, Crackling Doom, Fracture, Go for the Throat, Abrade, Chaos Warp, Bedevil, Generous Gift, and Rakdos Charm. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents. Our board wipes consist of Olivia's Wrath, Austere Command, Blasphemous Act, and Ruinous Ultimatum. Flexible, powerful, and half of them are one-sided, which is always nice. The core of our deck consists of Stromkirk Captain, Cordial Vampire, Legion Lieutenant, Sanctum Seeker, Indulgent Aristocrat, Malakir Blood Witch, Edgar Charmed Groom, Rakish Heir, Seguin Siphoner, Elenda Saint of Dusk, Maverin Fane Dusk Apostle, Drana Liberator of Malakir, Vampire Socialite, Bloodlord Vazgoth, and Drana and Linvala. Supporting our plan, we've also got Ishin Two Heavens is One, Disrupt Decorum, Blind Obedience, Shared Animosity, Impact Tremors, and War Leader's Call. Wanted to have cards that helped us win without attacking, as well as cards that help make our attacks overwhelming. Flexibility and backup plans are always nice. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources split between 36 lands and 13 pieces of rain. A little light, but our curve is low, so it's fine. 14 pieces of card advantage, 11 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Rakdos Charm and Majuka Bog, 1 sudden I win card in Ruinous Ultimatum. This is an aggressive deck meant to swing out and grow our army as much as possible. Ruinous Ultimatum allows our creatures to attack unimpeded, which means when we swing out with everything, Sanctum Seeker drains everyone for a ton of life, and Shared Animosity makes our vampires enormous. Now, you'll note that I didn't include any protection in this deck. No Teferi's Protection, no Boros Charm. I focused instead on card advantage and damage. This is an aggressive deck designed to smash as much face as possible. I also wanted you to be able to take this deck and adjust it based on your playgroup's meta. Are there a lot of board wipes? Dawn's Truce or Unbreakable formation might be good. Are you more politically minded? Your temple is under attack might also be a good include. Or do you need to deal as much damage as possible to end the game before the Spellsinger assembles a combo? Cathar's Crusade and All Will Be One are here to help you out. There are many ways to build this deck, and so long as you're having fun with it, there's no wrong way. Do you have an Edgar Markov deck? What's your secret deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgi, Nazwin Konga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, William, Pi, Kazaris, Booksoup, Patrick, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, Richard, Devin, Lucius, Sint, and Boomy. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.